How's everyone doing? I know I said I probably wasn't going to be doing a lot of videos anymore, but I don't know. Did one the other day, and I feel like doing one again today because something bothers me. Um, I, I see what's going on in Egypt, and the country's fallen, and people are dying left and right. See what's happening here in Chicago, where people are getting murdered at an alarming rate. Children are dying, slaughtered at an alarming rate. There's talk about it, but I'm not hearing a lot of aggressive talk about it. But I found a story today that has the country outraged. And I wish this outrage would be put towards something more useful. Here's a story. See, in the state of Missouri, they had a state fair. And a clown, clowns that come up, made up, look funny, whatever. One of them wore a mask. Yep, he wore a mask of President Obama. Apparently, in this day and age, that's a horrific thing to do. It's. I'll read a little bit of the story because I actually printed this up because I couldn't believe the things that were in this, and I wanted to kind of share them. The headline even says battle lines harden in fervor over rodeo clown who wore Obama mask. Oh my God! Rodeo clown Tuffy Gesslin, great name for a clown, even though it's his real name, faces a, get this, lifetime ban from the Missouri State Fair after wearing a mask of President Obama during a Saturday night rodeo. Now, I got to be honest with you. The thing that's not in this story that I will be completely honest and tell you, he walked out with a mask, and the announcer said, he's a rodeo clown. You know, the bulls come after the clowns. He's wearing the Obama mask. And the announcer says, who wants to see the president get run over by a bull? And everyone goes, yay! Because in all honesty, you could have wore a Britney Spears mask. The announcer could have said, who would want a bull to run over Britney Spears? People would have cheered twice as loud and actually offered to be the bull. So anyways, rodeo clown Tuffy Gesslin faces a lifetime ban from the Missouri State Fair for wearing a mask of President Obama during a Saturday night rodeo. This is the part I like. All other clowns in the Missouri Rodeo Clown Association, I'm going to repeat that, all other clowns in the state of Missouri Rodeo Clown Association have been sentenced to sensitivity training. Yep. The rodeo announcer was also forced to step down. So he comes out in a mask. They're having a little fun. They joke around a little bit. And first off, this guy gets a lifetime ban. Every other rodeo clown in the entire state is sentenced to sensitivity training, and the announcer had to step down. Here's the better part. The National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, the NAACP, I'm not sure why they still keep that name because I believe colored people is a derogatory term, and I truly believe it's a derogatory term, but yet they keep that NAACP, lobbied for a federal crackdown. What did they lobby for as a federal crackdown? Oh, they wanted the FBI and the Secret Service to launch an investigation into the clown. Is this where our tax dollars should go? Is this where our focus should be on our country? Here's my bigger question. Is this what is destroying our country? When we have 40, 50, 60 people over the course of 2 days murdered, shot dead in cold blood in the city streets of Chicago. And we're asking for a Secret Service investigation because a clown wore a mask? What I'd like anyone right now, all of you, when you're done watching this video, I want you to go to Google. Type in Bush in effigy, E-F-F-I-G-Y. You'll see hundreds of pictures of people that have made up dummies of President Bush and set them on fire. Look up Nixon in effigy. You'll find it. Look up Clinton in effigy. You'll also find it. You'll see pictures of the presidents being hung. You will see pictures of people saying, I'm here to murder the president. People walking around with Bush posters saying Bush should die. Bush should be killed. Pictures of him with bullet holes in his head. Do you remember all those on TV? Do you remember all the major news reports about the... What? No? Huh. Wonder why. But a rodeo clown wore a mask. And the NAACP wants the FBI and the Secret Service to investigate. The state of Missouri not only put a lifetime ban on the clown, but sent every other clown to sensitivity training. Do you want sensitive clowns? You can't. You can't make this stuff up. The Missouri State Fair Commission released a statement apologizing for the act on Monday, calling the performance an unconscionable stunt. He wore a mask. The performance by one of the rodeo clowns at Saturday's event was inappropriate and disrespectful and does not reflect the opinions or standards of the Missouri State Fair. I'm so glad that the Missouri State Fair has standards that are much higher above than wearing a mask. The commission also reaffirmed the lifetime ban on the clown. The Missouri State Fair Commission unanimously approved a motion ratifying the action already taken by the fair director to permanently ban the rodeo clown from ever participating or performing at the Missouri State Fair again. The announcer, Mark Ficken, resigned from the position. But that's not enough. Apparently, Ficken is also the superintendent of the local Boonville School District. They are hiring outside investigators now to find out if he or any other district engaged in inappropriate conduct. They're now launching an investigation against this man to fire him from his school job because of a joke that really was simple. It was a guy wearing a mask. And this announcer, who's now about to lose his livelihood, just said, hey, who wants to see a bull run over the president? Again, you could have said, who wants to see a bull run over Justin Bieber? And half the people there would be picking the bull up and carrying him toward Justin Bieber. But no. It is Barack Obama. And we all know that Barack Obama is the second coming of Christ himself. You know, I don't understand it. We can burn dummies. We can burn mannequins of presidents. We can hold signs saying we want them dead. They should be murdered. Their families should be slaughtered. That's okay because it's free speech. And don't get me wrong, I believe in free speech. As a U.S. Marine, I would actually defend those people's rights to hold up those signs. It is free speech. They're allowed to do it. But why can't somebody wear a mask without the NAACP asking for the federal government, the FBI, and the Secret Service to come down on them? Why can't somebody wear a mask and an announcer make some sort of funny announcement so everyone can go, ha, it's a rodeo clown, it's funny, without having the fear of him losing his job and his livelihood and the ability to take care of his family? Why? Why is the news picking all this crap up when they should be wondering, why are people getting murdered left and right in Chicago? Why is the IRS still going after certain groups? Why is everyone still lying about Benghazi? But no, we're going to focus on this. Here, the quote that came from the NAACP, to me, shows how antiquated this group is and how, God, I have to say it, how racial these people are. These people, I mean the NAACP, the group, because here's the statement from the group. Saturday night's events sparked a nationwide conflagration and attracted widespread attention. Missouri's chapter of the NAACP issued a statement Tuesday demanding that the Department of Justice and the Secret Service investigate the performance. Here's the quote: "The activities at the Missouri State Fair targeting and inciting violence against our president are serious and warrant a full review by both the Secret Service and the Justice Department," NAACP State President Mary Ratliff said. Yep. Somebody wore a mask, so we should have the entire Justice Department and the Secret Service look into this. By the time I'm done making this video, there's probably going to be 1 or 2 murders in the city of Chicago. Why aren't those being investigated with such fervor? Why can't we just understand that people do have First Amendment rights, and just because you might not like it doesn't mean that you get to destroy their lives. Go after the criminals, go after the murderers. Continue to ask why the IRS is targeting groups. Continue to ask, like, the families of people that were killed in Benghazi are still asking for answers and they don't get them. Ask why the families of SEAL Team 6, who have now had 33 members killed since the raid on Osama bin Laden, they're still asking for answers and they don't get them. Now, maybe that's not something you need to worry about. Maybe that's higher up. Maybe somebody's like, wow, that's conspiracy stuff. But really, wearing a mask, that gets all this, that our government should launch investigations, that people's lives should be ruined, that somebody is now banned forever from doing something he loved to do to entertain people, and now every clown in Missouri has to go through sensitivity training because someone wore a mask. What the hell is going on with this country? What the hell are we thinking?